Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Natasha Brown from the CBS 3 studios. It's Saturday, March 17th, and here's a look at some of today's top stories. Now, March Madness continued today with Villanova hoping to avoid Virginia's mistakes. In the end, the Wildcats crushed Alabama, securing their spot in the Sweet 16. Eyewitness News reporter Cleve Bryant was with the fans as they learned their team would continue on its march to San Antonio.
No sleeping past noon for these college students as Villanova basketball kicked off Saturday action in the NCAA round of 32. Now, despite being a heavy favorite last year, the Wildcats ran into a snag at this point in the tournament almost exactly 1 year ago. But this year, pumped up students at the Connolly Center on campus had faith the top-seeded Cats would get over the hump.
Oh my gosh, everyone here is so energetic. We love it. There's so much positivity.
This is my first year on campus for the tournament, and it's like so different. Everyone's like happier, they're all cheering, and it's a really great environment to be around.
The first half was a back-and-forth battle for the Wildcats as ninth-seeded Alabama's length and athleticism gave them trouble at times. But Nova was able to secure a 5-point lead at the half.
First half gets a little rocky, and then second half we're in sync. We got good chemistry going.
Good chemistry and outstanding shooting from wing Michael Bridges. It led to the Cats' 81-58 win.
Blowout victory. How'd you think the team did?
I feel the team did great, really efficient on the offense, especially with the three-point shot. It's something that we've really relied on, and it's worked for us, especially versus Alabama.
Think they can win the whole thing this year?
Yeah, I really do.
Why?
I think we have the momentum, and I think that our chemistry is just growing throughout the season, and so I think that if they want it, they can get it.
And so after an early exit from the tournament last year, Villanova this year punches their ticket into the Sweet 16. The team heads to Boston, and all the students will be back here at the Connolly Center on Friday. At Villanova University, I'm Cleve Bryant, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, our weather forecast could also be described as March Madness right about now. As we count down the days until spring, we are looking forward to a couple more chances for snow. Not today, though. St. Patrick's Day revelers had clear skies for their celebrations. Meteorologist Lauren Casey joins us now with a look at the wintry weather that lies ahead for us. Lauren.
Yeah, March Madness. I think we're all mad to hear that we might be tracking our fourth nor'easter of the month. Just incredible, but quiet conditions today, as Natasha mentioned, for our St. Patty's Day. Chilly, though, as has been the trend all month long. 47 degrees right now in Philadelphia, 47 in Allentown, 46 degrees in Atlantic City, 38 in Mount Pocono, and we still have this wind that we can't seem to get rid of. Wind speeds up around 14, 16, 21 miles per hour with some locally higher gusts, and that is impacting our wind chill temperature. Feeling like 30s right now in Center City, feeling like 20s in the Poconos, but that's not stopping people from getting out on the slopes as we get a live look at our neighborhood network, Mount Pocono. Beautiful conditions right now. A lot of sunshine in the scene as people take to the slopes. We do have more sunshine up towards Carbon and Monroe counties, but more in the way of some mid-level clouds in and around the Center City, South Jersey, and then actually seeing some light rain, some light sprinkle activity working through parts of Delaware. And you can see another round of sprinkles work through over the last 3 hours. You got another round about to move in, but shouldn't even need to break out the umbrella with the light intensity of that sprinkle activity that will turn off over the next couple of hours, then turning clear for everyone overnight tonight. Good news is we get a break from the breeze. Winds will be gradually decreasing with a low temperature pretty chilly at 30 degrees. And then tomorrow we're in the 50s for the first time since March 1st. Yes, that is crazy. And seasonably, we should be in the low 50s, so shouldn't be that much of a stress, but enjoy it. Mostly sunny with those northwesterly winds turning westerly as we head into the second half of the day. But future weather showing us quiet conditions tomorrow, quiet for the first half of Monday. And then here it comes again. Cloud deck increases as we head into Monday evening. Here comes possibly our fourth nor'easter of the month. Precipitation swath breaking out. Looks like a wintry mix changing over to snow, but we'll see warmer temperatures across portions of Delaware and down the shore where we could maintain mostly rainfall, but up towards the city, more and a better chance of snowfall. And then this looking like a non-event potentially for the Poconos. So what we know right now, which is still very uncertain, but looks like Monday night, late Monday night, Tuesday, we'll be dealing with the impacts of nor'easter number 4. Looks like most of the energy and moisture will be concentrated in and around the city and points southward. We do have a threat of measurable snowfall, minimal wind threat for most of us except along the coast where we will see some elevated wind gusts. So something to stay tuned. Evolving forecast as we head into Yes, the first day of spring is when we're watching that coastal system as we head into Wednesday, reducing the chance of some snow showers as we head into Wednesday. A very chilly day, 41 degrees, and then quieter towards the end of the week, still below average, Natasha, but eventually warming things up back into the 50s by next weekend.
All right. Thank you so much, Lauren. Well, the search is on, meantime, for the driver of a U-Haul van that slammed into a Philadelphia police cruiser, injuring an officer. The crash happened at 51st and Westminster in West Philly just before 2 o'clock Saturday morning. Investigators say the officer had stopped his cruiser to investigate a vehicle when he was struck. The driver ran away from the scene, and police tell us the officer did suffer some minor injuries but is expected to be okay. And now in Gloucester County, the search continues for a suspect wanted in connection with a road rage attack in Deptford that has now turned deadly. Investigators say Joseph Peary encountered an aggressive driver on Tanyard Road back on March 7th. The two stopped their cars near Mail Avenue. Investigators say the suspect struck Peary in the face with a sharp object. Peary died this week from his injuries. The victim's family is now pleading for answers.
Catching this guy is very important to everyone. I mean, he's out on the loose, and the way that it was done is just vicious and uncalled for.
Well, police are now looking for the driver of this white over tan Ford King Ranch pickup truck. It has a crew cab and a bed-mounted toolbox as well. And now investigators are working to determine what caused the deadly collapse of a pedestrian bridge at Florida International University in Miami. Crews pulled 3 bodies from 2 vehicles out of the concrete debris on Saturday morning. On Thursday, the bridge crushed 8 cars, killing at least 6 people. Authorities say they might need DNA to confirm some victims' identities, along with fingerprints and family photographs. The process of recovering the remaining cars is proving to be very difficult.
Currently, we are working on the removal of 2 more vehicles. We're trying to accomplish those simultaneously, but we're going to try and move those vehicles out of the way and proceed throughout the day.
Reports say 2 days prior to the collapse, an engineer from the firm that designed the walkway warned there were cracks in the structure. The NTSB says that does not necessarily mean the bridge was unsafe. Also, making streets safer was the topic of discussion today at the 3rd annual Vision Zero conference hosted by the Bicycle Coalition in West Philadelphia. Mayor Jim Kenney spoke to attendees about the city's efforts to reduce the number of crashes involving drivers, pedestrians, and bikers. Organizers say each year about 100 people die and thousands more are injured from preventable crashes on Philadelphia streets. The executive director of the Bicycle Coalition says these deaths are preventable.
Speed cushions, raised intersections, better lighting. These are the kinds of things that make motorists slow down, but also help everyone see each other better so that everyone can use the roadway, whether they're walking, biking, or driving, and not get into a fatal crash.
The mayor's administration has already begun implementing a Vision Zero action plan. And now to the latest in Washington, where fired FBI Director Andrew McCabe reportedly documented all of his talks with President Trump. Not only that, but those memos are now in the hands of special counsel Robert Mueller. This comes after Attorney General Jeff Sessions fired McCabe on Friday, just days before he planned to retire from the Bureau. McCabe's dismissal concerns accusations that he ordered FBI officials to speak to the media regarding a probe, then misleading investigators about it. McCabe says his firing is all part of a larger effort to discredit the FBI and the special counsel. Remember, you can always get the latest on these stories and much more right here on CBSPhilly.com. And join us on Eyewitness News at 10 o'clock on the CW and at 11 on CBS 3. I'm Natasha Brown. Thanks for watching.